Hey friends, it's Akidiris. So today I'm going to be attempting to make food from the anime Food Wars. Now Food Wars has an abundance of many mouth-watering, nutritious dishes in the anime, and I thought of no other better dish than to start off with than the gotcha pork roast from episode 1. Now I'm no chef nor a professional cook, so I'm going to give credit to the website that I'm getting the ingredients off of. Now for the gotcha pork roast, you will need a plate, a pan, a bowl, a cutting board, knife, a pot, a potato peeler, frying pan, wooden spoon. I don't have a wooden spoon. Some white potatoes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, -1. It says 3 aringi mushrooms, but we don't have that here, so I decided to get regular mushrooms, because they taste the same, right? An onion with layers. 2 onions with layers. Rosemary for flavor. Extra thick bacon, because this is what you're gonna wrap your potatoes in and you don't want that bitch to fall apart. And lastly, a free to download app game Food Fantasy that you can get on iOS or Android. Now this is a particular ingredient that really gives this video a spark, especially when your video is lacking in a flavor of monetization. This is really important for that. Now I know this ingredient can be a little bit hard to find, but luckily I've provided that in the link down below where you guys can go find it yourselves. Now not many people may know about this mysterious food fantasy, so let me explain this ingredient. Food Fantasy is a game where you guys can go collect and meet very delicious and sexy personified foods such as steak and baked lobster, and I never wanted to drink coffee more than now. And you guys can collect different recipes from all over the world, such as, I don't know, the bacon tofu wrap. It's just tofu wrapped in bacon. Yeah, I'm sure it's harder to make than it seems. This app game, type of food, consists of a card collection game with different types of food that correspond to different cards, so that you guys can obtain more sexy personified food waifus such as your steak, your lobster, your black tea, and many more like this, and take on challenges by completing orders and managing your restaurant in the game. But yeah, without further ado, let's begin. Juicy な肉料理。注文は以上だ。Right, so the first thing you have to do is get out your potatoes, peel the skin off, and then start cutting them into smaller pieces at the speed of light. Now you're probably wondering how I got to cut them so fast. Well, potato cutting is an art form that I've been studying for many years, so don't upset yourself if you don't get it on the first try.
Can you get that out of the way? You've been recording me. My god.
Sorry. Next up, just get out your mushrooms and your onions and start cutting them up into smaller little pieces. Oh yeah, and go to your sink or your dishwasher and get a cup out and then just fill it up with water. Now you can either boil this or put it in the microwave for about 2 minutes, and for time's sake, I decided to just put it in the microwave, and I'll explain later in the video what this is for, but this is very important, so just remember to take a note of this. But in the meantime, just continue cutting everything and then putting them into a bowl. And when you cut your onions, make sure you don't cry into them because people don't really like the flavor of sorrow. Or maybe you do, I won't judge. Now Soma boiled his whole, but we decided to cut ours up to make it a lot easier to mash. And next you're going to want to pan fry the onions and the mushrooms that you just made, and I guarantee you the smell is heavenly. Oh, and I didn't show this part, but you mix it obviously with the potatoes eventually. Alright, so now to mold it in the way that it is in the anime, so to do this we decided to put it into some aluminum foil and mold it out. Oh yeah, and it's hot. And then it should look something like this. Now open up your bacon and then just wrap it all in pigskin. This is a really great dinner if you're having any vegetarian or vegan friends over. I highly recommend this dish to them. And give a double chin smile to the camera. And there you go. Oh, and put some rosemary on top because that's what Soma did. Even though I really don't taste rosemary at all in this dish, but it makes it look nice. Now you can celebrate over the fact that the battery in your camera just charged up, and now you can do some random B-rolls of the shot before you put it in the oven. And now we put it at the oven at this many degrees for about 30 to 45 minutes. And then just close it up. Close it. Now remember that cup earlier? You're going to want to take that out and then get your favorite tea, specifically black tea in this case, because you're going to want to dip that, even though for some reason it's already wet, because I totally didn't pre-record this already. But you're going to want to take a sip out of that, and you're going to realize it tastes no different. But it rejuvenates you and also reminds you of the character Black Tea from the game Food Fantasy that you can download on iOS or Android. I hope you guys like milk in your black tea as much as I do. And you know what, even if you don't, I highly suggest that you do that in the game though, because you can unlock different combo skills. Also, I would just love the sight of milk being poured all over this black tea, so please do that for me. So yeah, just enjoy your black tea while you think that over. And would you like a sip, my good friend? And oh my god, look! Wow, that actually looks really good. So you're gonna want to reminisce over the fact that you did something right for once and pull that out. And there you go. Now I know it doesn't look exactly like the anime and that I probably should have put more bacon on it, but this still looks pretty good. So we're just gonna take a bite out of this and see how it tastes. Now put that onto your plate, maybe something a little bit more than one strip of bacon. Get some potato. Now take a bite out of it and act like that you just got tickled by a tentacle for the first time. It's so good! It's so good! It's so good! I mean, nothing about this is good for you. It's baked mashed potatoes with bacon wrapped all over it. I didn't do too bad. This is one of the few times where I cooked something that actually turned out really well. Thank you, Mom, for helping me, by the way. So yeah, if you guys want to give it a shot, I'll put a link in the description of the article that I was looking at to make this, and you guys can give it a shot yourselves. Oh, bacony goodness, it's so good. I wonder if there's a vegan version of this. Okay, so this is pretty much going to be our dinner for tonight. So I appreciate you guys for watching and subscribe to my channel for more anime and otaku related content. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!